Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with some new products from Cosmic Brushes. I picked up their newest palette, the Delicious Delight palette, as well as their new Frosting Highlighter Trio. So we're going to do some swatches together. I'm going to create a couple of looks and let you know if these products are worth the hype or not. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Hello and welcome my babes. So I'm very excited to try some new products from Cosmic Brushes. They're such a good brand, super affordable. I believe they're based out of the UK. They're an indie brand and they make very high quality palettes, and their products always get sold out because you're just so good at such a great price tag. So I'm excited that I was able to get my hands on their newest release because these products are currently sold out, but I'm sure they'll be restocking it. They do regular restocks on their website. So the first thing we'll go over is the Frosting Highlighter Trio. Packaging is so dang cute. So this is like the little sleeve, and then the packaging inside is the same. This trio goes for $22. And I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. There's a mirror, and then here are the highlighter shades. So this has three beautiful iridescent highlighters in a silky soft formula. So one is a golden apple shade, which is a green to gold. We have cinnamon swirl, which is a reddish purple with a soft gold shift. And then there's blueberry muffin and ultraviolet purple to a blue shift. So you can use this on your face. I'm sure you can use it on your eyes. They look really pretty and smooth in the pan. Then we have the Delicious Delights palette. This goes for $34. I'll show you guys up close what the packaging looks like. I have the sleeve on, but it's the same artwork on the palette. And then here is the back of it. And then inside, which is the most exciting part, there is a mirror. And then here are the shades. This is a perfect colorful summer palette. There are 20 shades in here. 6 of them are metallic shimmers. There's 14 mattes, and 3 of the shimmers are dual chromes. One of those is an iridescent dual chrome, and then there is one high shine foiled multi-chrome. So you have different formulas to work with in this palette. I think it's just breathtaking. I love this color story. It's so fun. It's such a perfect like summer release. So that was the 2 products within the collection. So what I'm gonna do is create 2 different looks using both the palette and the highlighters, and then I will give you guys my thoughts at the end. So let's just jump into the looks now. So let's start off with the highlighter palette. I'm gonna use 2 different highlighters on each side to show you, then I'll mix them together. Then in the second look, I'll use the 3rd highlighter. So I wanna test out Cinnamon Swirl. This one looks like it has like a ready shift to it. I'm going to use it on one cheek. I'm using this It's Bell brush. This is their E8 brush. And I'm just going to stick it there. Ooh, this is pretty. I feel like it reminds me of the formula from the Noctilucent palette from Blend Bunny. It's like really smooth, but it has like little sparkles in it, but it's not like chunky glitter. I like that a lot. So let me switch to a different brush so I don't like mix them up too much shades. And we'll go into Golden Apple, which this one looks like it's a greeny goldy one. And I'll pick it up on this Kaleidos highlighter brush, and we'll put it right there on that side. Ooh, okay, yeah, you can see the green shift, but it's not too intense of a green because it's like a greeny gold. I think that's actually super pretty. The formula seems really nice, goes on beautifully. I think these kind of highlighters probably go best on with like a dense brush like this or the It's Bell one that I was using. Now let's get into an eye look. I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer. Now that my eyes are primed, we can get into this palette. And I kind of have an idea what I want to do. I am so into this. I think this is the one foiled multi-chrome. I have to use it in this look. But I'm going to get this brush right here. And I think we're going to start off with Smoothie, the pink. Because why not? Just go right into a pink shade. Ooh, ooh, ooh. look at that pigmentation. By the way, I'm using an It's Bell brush. This is the E5 brush. It's one of my favorite brushes right now. I'm just gonna kind of concentrate it all through the outer corner and in the crease. Now I want to take this shade called Minty. I don't know if it's gonna be weird, but we're gonna give it a try anyways. I'm just compelled to use that above. Is that like the weirdest thing to do? I don't know, but I want that to be up there, and I'll probably incorporate this into the inner corner. Now I want to go into a little bit of Jelly Bean just to add some depth on the outer corner, because I always like to have a little bit of depth out here. Now let's get into this metallic that is screaming my name. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's called Sparkles. And it just looks so creamy. Like, look at that. It picks up on the brush so well. I'm gonna wet it just a smidge. I don't even think you need to wet a shade like this, but wow. This is so pretty of a shade. Oh my god. I just want to bathe in this. I love these kind of shifty shades. Right now, I'm going to go in to this fizzy shade. I want to use some teal metallic in the inner portion. It just looks like one of their regular shimmers, but looks fun. And I'm gonna wet it. We're gonna just pop it here. Ooh, wow, that's super bright. I am gonna take Minty, the matte pastel teal, and I'm just gonna pop it right there. We're gonna really accentuate a lot of teal goodness here, and then we'll go back into the pinks. Well, I'll go back into the pink. So on the lower lash line, I want to take Lollipop. I feel like I want a different color down there, so I'm going to just take the same brush I used for the inner corner, and I'm just gonna stamp that down here and see if I can make this work. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I do want to make it a little darker down here, so I do want to take a little bit of Slushy. It's a regular like blue, but I'm just gonna use that on the outer corner and match up with the outer corner on the top. So I went off camera and kind of worked in the mattes to bring some more of the pink back, darken the outer corner. But I do want to take a little bit of whipped cream just to brighten the inner corner even more. I feel like I want it to be brighter. Wow, that is a very pigmented matte white. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Delicious, and we're gonna have a brow bone highlight moment. Why not? So I'm just gonna take the pencil brush and just pop it up here. So that is it for the look. I'm gonna go complete everything else off camera, lashes, mascara, lippy, all that good stuff, and then I will be back to show you guys the completed look. All right, loves, I am back, and here is the completed look. What do you guys think of this one? I think it came out really cool. It's so pretty. I like the mix of like the hot pinks and the teal shades, just like kind of a two-tone look. And I did decide to add some details to this because that's the phase I'm in. So I went in with this JD Glow liner. It's a neon pink, and I created like an arch with it. And then I used these shifty gems that shift from like green to blue to purple. I felt like it, you know, matched with like the shifty shade that's on the lid. And then what else I did off camera was I went in with the LA Girl Shockwave Liner and Fresh to go in the waterline. I used the LA Girl Jet Setter Liquid Eyeliner to create the wing. I used these two mascaras right here, the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. That's a long name. And I used the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I mixed them together. And then I think that's it. Oh no, I'm lying. I have the Tom Ford lipstick on. This is a deluxe sample. I would probably never purchase a full-size Tom Ford lipstick. They're too expensive. But this is the shade called Casablanca. It's a pretty mauve. It's a nice lipstick, but it's nothing special. And that was all I did off camera to complete everything for this look. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. So now I am ready to take you guys to the next look. So I'm going to take this teeny little Refer 29 brush, and I'm going to start off with Charms, the dark purple. And I'm going to supposedly create some kind of shade with it. So I'm gonna start here, I guess, like this, and like go around. I mean, I've created this kind of shape before, but there's gonna be more to it. And I'm just creating this very defined line, and then I'll blend the edges out in just a bit, but I'm going to do this. And then this is a part I hope I don't totally fudge. But I'm going to bring it down here and like bring it around this way. That looks so crazy, but that is the idea here. So I'm going to go into this milkshake shade. It's a pastel lavender, and I'm going to use that to blend out the edges up here. And I'm going to go in with concealer in this space just to clean everything up, but I want to just get the edges a little softer up here. Now I'm going to get some concealer to just clean up the lines, get everything looking right. So I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape to carve it out. Great concealer to do that with. And I'm just gonna use this flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna go right under the line. We're gonna get everything nice and sharp. I am gonna take a little bit of pink too. This shade right here called Marshmallow. It's like a light pink. And I'm just gonna put like a good amount of pink just in the front. There's a look I saw on Instagram that kind of inspired this, and it's like similar colors, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna follow it and pop a little pink up here. Now I'm going to set the whole lid and put this whipped cream shade all over and cover everything up and get it nice and bright, and bring it in the inner portion too. This is a really, really nice matte white. It's pigmented, it's going on beautifully. Very, very happy with this shade. Now I'm going to take this frosting shade right here, this like lavender metallic, and I'm just gonna like dab it in the center. I will link the look that I saw that I'm trying to mimic from Instagram below. Her Instagram name is by Danny, but it will be linked below. I would definitely give credit for the inspiration. I want to use another shade. I'm kind of curious about this Sweetie shade, this pastel blue. And blues go so well with purple, so I'm going to put that in the front. Just to, I don't know, use more shades. Ooh, that's a pretty, very pigmented pastel blue. And it's so hard to make pigmented pastels because usually they can be sheer in nature and hard to build up. But look at that. That's absolutely stunning, and I'm so happy I included that. I'm gonna include it in the little circle here too. So that's where I want it to be for the lid, but I'm gonna go into Charms, and I'm gonna use that to create a wing, and I'm gonna go into the little rougher brush that I use in the beginning to create my little wing. And, you know, line along my lash line, but I'm not gonna make it too thick. Now I'm going to go and put some gems on this area where just the matte white is. I'm just taking a little stick-on like makeup glue. Just gonna fill the whole space with these like silvery gems that I have, which I dropped a bunch like all over the floor. And I'm just gonna stick them there. I'm literally like mimicking this look as best as possible. just needed inspiration. I wasn't sure what to do, and when I saw it on Instagram, I was like, yeah, that girl's killing it. I need to try that. So that's basically what I'm going to do for the look. Just fill this space up, do it on the other side. Then I'll finish off the look with some lashes, mascara, and something for the lips. And then I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, loves, I am back. But before I get into all the details on what I did to complete this look, let's put on some highlighter. I totally forgot to do that in the beginning of the look. I realized there was a third highlighter that I have not tried yet, which is the Blueberry Muffin shade, which is gonna match this look perfectly. So I need to put it on just so we can see how it looks. I don't have any highlighter on right now, so let's just get into it. I'm so sorry I forgot to do that at the beginning. Oh, this is a beautiful iridescent blue highlighter, but it's not too crazy. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with these shifty highlighters. Before, I used to stay away from them, but you know what? I'm starting to embrace the shifty, colorful highlighters now. Yeah, there we go. That was the final highlighter. Just so now you can see, it's also very pretty. It went on very nicely. Doesn't seem to be enhancing texture, but it has a little sparkle to it, but it's not like chunky glitter. So we finally used the last highlighter. I'm glad I did not forget to do that. But what else I did off camera to complete this look is I did go ahead and put on some falsies because this look is dramatic and needed falsies. I love how it turned out with like the blue in the inner portion, the gems on the outer edge. Just everything about it looks very ethereal. So I used the Glamlite chocolate candy bar lashes. I used the lash glue liner to stick them on. I used the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. Then for my waterline, I used the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk to just keep it bright down there. And then for my lips, I decided to go full on purple and match the look. So I went in with the Lethal Cosmetics Lip Cream in Hydra to complete everything. I just love this eye shape. I'm so happy I tried something different. I would have never thought to wrap the shadow around like that, but I've been seeing a lot of looks like that on Instagram and I thought it looked really cool, so I thought I'd try it on myself. But that's the fun thing about trying new things is you realize there are other techniques that you can try out that you might really love. But that is everything for look number 2. Now I'm ready to zoom you guys out a bit and give you my final like first impressions on these products. So let's just get straight to the point. Is this worth the hype? Yes, it is, okay? It's sold out for a reason. Cosmic Brushes makes really good products. Every palette that I've tried from them so far has really been beautiful, high quality, but also so affordable. Also think they nailed it with this highlighter formula. It's really pretty, it's smooth, it has a beautiful shift on all of them, and they're not so crazy intense that it almost seems unwearable. These actually are really nice, shifty, wearable highlighters. They just have a little bit of like a color shift to them, but they go on the cheeks so nicely. They're pretty smooth and it has more of like a translucent base to them. So I feel like this would work on, you know, different skin tones because it's not like pigmented underneath. And I don't feel like it enhances texture. It's a little sparkly. If you're into shifty little sparkly highlighters, I think you will really love this palette. I love the packaging. As for the palette, it's just as good to me as their other palettes. And I love that they've introduced some different formulas in this one. Like that super foiled, just creamy, like shifty shade right here is so gorgeous, sparkles. Then all the other metallics are really pretty and sparkly and smooth. And the mattes were great. Pigmented, blendable. These pastels are so pigmented. You guys saw, if you watched me create both looks, you saw how pigmented the pastel mattes were. Then you have this like iridescent shifty dual chrome in here. It's so pretty. You have everything you need to complete a look. You have depth, you have midtones, pastels, things to work as inner corner highlights, both in shimmer and matte formula. So I'm very happy with this. I love the color story. This might be my favorite color story that they've done, but I like a lot of color. This makes me think of summer. It's so fun and bright. It just makes me happy looking at it, and I just really enjoyed it. And I think this is going to complement their other palettes if you haven't seen them, like the Musée palette, which is a little bit more nudie, a little bit grungy, a little bit more smokier. Like I could see this pairing just fine with this palette, as well as their Serenity palette, which is the first one that I picked up. Also beautiful, would pair so well. Like I feel like each palette is very different from each other, but they bring something to the table. They need to be there and exist and be together. They're just all so beautiful. So that is my thoughts on this palette, as well as the highlighters. I'm just so happy to have some new great products from Cosmic Brushes. So I hope this video was helpful in letting you know whether these products were worth picking up or not. And I just had so much fun creating these looks for you guys today. But you will have to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Did you purchase? Did you pass? Have you tried anything from Cosmic Brushes? Like, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have the products linked now. They're currently sold out. If I can find some restock information, I'll include that in the description, but hopefully they'll be restocking them very soon. I'll also link other videos of mine where I'm using the other palettes from Cosmic Brushes, as well as other videos of mine you might be interested in watching. And I will have my makeup linked in case you're curious what's on my face, like foundation and all that. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, spending some time out of your day to hang out with me. I really, really appreciate it. And I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just send you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.